Here's the unemployment choo-choo. All right, Jeff. Well, I can officially say midweek that my life is not better, but another edition of the unemployment choo-choo chugs along.
Yes, we do, Smitty. We're chugging along.
That's right. And I figured let's turn the goggles away from me. Let's turn them away from my problems, and let's kind of put the magnifying glass on you because you came over to visit me and Gam. We spent a little time together, hung out. We went over a friend's house, had a few beers. It was nice, just to relax, watch some football. I thought, wow, what a nice day. And
yeah, it was a little something. Yeah.
Yeah, and you came over, and immediately I could tell that your demeanor was different. You were a little demure. You were a little downtrodden. You were a little little silly.
Well, something happened to me that has never happened before.
So wait, did this happen in the car or did this happen at home?
This happened on the drive, on the highway.
Okay.
And, this is something that maybe some people do, and you don't realize that you're noticed doing it.
But whatever it was, this was enough to change your whole day. When
you get caught, it's demeaning, and you're trying to figure out how to feel about it. You're kind of in between.
Well, so did you get caught, like, shoplifting? Like, what?
No. I was cruising along in a Subaru.
It was by the way, what a Subaru that was, by the way. That was a good Subaru, yeah. It was nice.
Quality soup.
Yep.
And, so I'm a little higher off the ground. I'm cruising along so that you can see me in a little SUV there.
Okay.
And I get caught in a nose pick. Now.
Wait a minute. You get caught in a nose pick, like full pickage, or is it just like a quick wipey do?
I was digging up artifacts. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So
okay.
I was deep in there.
Okay.
And everybody has seen the Seinfeld episode where he gets caught in a pick and he goes out of his way to explain it away, and because it's such a situation that you don't know what to do. But here's the thing.
Right.
I was noticed before I realized I was noticed, and then this person went out of their way to make sure that I knew they knew.
So wait, how long did the pick from start to finish last? How long do you think they were watching, and did you at least get to finish the pick, or did you stop mid-pick because you noticed?
Look, I committed at that point.
Okay.
But, I must have been, as I was cruising along, minute and a half, 2 minutes into the situation.
Whoa, so this was a big pick. This was a huge pick. This was like a let's clean out the nostril pick.
And mind you, where it's raining, so everybody's trying to be careful on the road, but not these people that recognized me in the pick that caught me. And they started, on the passenger side. That's where they were driving next to me. I was in the middle lane. They were on the right-hand side.
Okay.
When the pick was noticed, I noticed to myself, why did this person slow down so drastically to get behind me? Then from behind me was coming up next to me. Right? I wasn't thinking, finger still in nostril.
Oh, so during this whole time, finger in nostril still.
Right. I'm in the left nostril. I can't get what I'm going after. I'm getting frustrated, but I'm staying committed to it.
But at this point, you don't know that they've noticed.
Right. As a black Cadillac with Virginia license plates.
Okay.
Pulls up next to me. The kid, mid-20s, in the passenger seat, gestures to me that he knows that I was picking. Now, at that point...
Wait, now, how does he gesture? Does he gesture as...
He turns his head to me with that, with the pick motion.
Okay. And he
knows I'm caught.
So he does a mock pick.
He does a mock pick, and I'm totally caught in this situation. And all I could do is shake my head like, yes, you caught me. And in my head, I'm thinking the whole time, he's in the car. They're laughing about the pick.
Mm.
He's telling his buddies the next day that he caught somebody in a pick, and they made a big deal out of it that he caught me.
How long did they, I guess, keep you aware and or make fun of you? Like, so they drive up next to you, they do the motion. By this time, are you done the pick?
You know what? I'm coming to the end of the pick, but about 30 seconds driving next to me is the continued notification from them that they caught me, knuckle deep in.
Wow. And just how did you feel? Like, did you feel like they?
I felt hopeless. I felt like there's no retort to being caught in a pick, but owning it or just slowing down. I slowed down a little bit so they could go forward, because if not, this would have continued for another 2 miles of them, keeping at me. And I don't understand why the pick, being caught in it, is such a demeaning feeling.
Well, here's the thing. I think a quick pick, is one thing. But judging by, and I wasn't there, but judging by your explanation, this wasn't a quick pick. This was I need to get something out. This is like, we're picking. And so my thought is, maybe they were just so surprised that you were so invested. Like, I mean, we all do a quick pick. But, I mean, it sounds like, I don't know, Jeff. I haven't heard of, like, a good 45, 50-second pick.
But if you see, what insults you more? Somebody going into the buttocks for a scratch, or a nose pick?
Oh, a nose pick.
Because I feel the nose pick, exactly. I feel the nose pick.
Nose pick, yep.
The nose pick is so much more, it makes you, like it stops you for a second. But the butt scratch, not as much when you head towards the arc. Well,
let me ask you this. Explain the butt scratch versus the pick. So the pick is finger up the nose, right? Are you saying a butt scratch like you got your sweatpants on and you do a quick, you're like ooh, butt scratch? Or is this an in the boxer, hand on the arse scratch? Which scratch? Because I think you're talking about a generic butt scratch. And a butt scratch...
Look, I don't even care if you're in the boxers. I think people find the nose pick a lot more,
disgusting.
Disgusting, yeah. I really do.
Okay, I'll tell you why. It has to do with orifices. Okay? And see, the nose would be considered an orifice. Okay? So you got to finger up an orifice. Whereas with a butt scratch, it's a generic scratch. Now, it could be, considered, inappropriate. It could be even considered a little trashy. But, realistically, the butt scratch it's 6 one way, half dozen the other. We all do the butt scratch. But I do think people genuinely try to avoid the pick. Now, here's the thing. What kind of butt scratch are we talking about? Because I do have to tell you that depending on which butt scratch you do, it is worse. So if you go into the orifice with your finger, like if you have a butt itch and you stick the finger through the boxers, that's worse. That's worse. That is worse.
But look, so you're saying it's okay if no pun intended, but if you're just poking around in the nose, that's okay.
Yeah,
but if you're really invested in there, I think you take on a different demeanor when you're focused on trying to get something out of there.
Well, it shows that no one's going to go for the pick and then go right in for a hand sanitizer, right?
Yeah, but right. I got to tell you, I was feeling. I mean, I was caught red-handed. There's no doubt about it.
Right.
And I felt like I was experiencing like shame and regret.
Well, okay, so it is custom to shame somebody who is, I guess you know what it is? It's a brazen picker. People don't shame someone, I got a quick itch or, just a quick pick, something's, clogging up my nose. Then, people let it go. But when you invest yourself so hard into the pick and it becomes a pick like a genuine, we're going deep kind of pick, you're on a totally different scale. And you should be shamed, and you should be shunned. See, you're equating all picks as one pick, just like you're equating all butt scratches with all butt scratches. But there are different levels of picks and butt scratches.
But I was thinking about this, and I feel like I could look through the butt scratch. I really do. But
what do you mean, look through the butt scratch? No. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean.
Like, you scratch the butt. I feel like I could just look past it for some reason. But if I was in a working environment,
right,
and somebody picked their nose, like I worked with somebody, this guy, and he never washed his hands in the bathroom. Everybody knew it. I wouldn't shake his hand. I'd pound the hand. Now, if I'm a nose picker, do you shake my hand?
Not at all. No. But if you're a butt scratcher, I'll shake your hand depending on if you go in the butt. It really is about the butt. Are you going in the butt? You know, because, see, there's no nose. Like, for example, if you do a nose scratch on the side, or you do a pinky in real quick, just a quick clear out, that's different. But if you put finger in hole, whether it's your nose or your butt, finger in hole changes the entire dynamic of whether it's a pick or a scratch.
All right, so say that we're working together, okay? Let's just throw this scenario out.
Okay.
We're at a telemarketing office, because that's pretty much where our careers are headed
for sure.
In the next couple of months, if nothing pops up. And, we're in the break room together. You don't know me.
Okay.
I sit on the opposite side of the room.
Okay.
And, I go to the vending machine. I get a honey bun. I put in my 65 cents. I get it. I do a pick in the break room.
Okay.
Do you go back to your cubicle? You sit down. You put on your little headset.
Okay.
And do you then lean back, reach over to talk to Beth, who Beth is the one that enjoys having snacks in her drawer? Okay.
Oh, yeah, we know Beth.
Beth burns the popcorn.
Yep.
Beth
is a person who has 2 pieces of a birthday cake at the office party.
She keeps it in the drawer. While it's quiet at work, you can hear her rustling in the bag. Okay, that's Beth. You say to her, that guy is a picker. Do you say that? Do you let her know that I'm a picker?
What kind of pick are you doing? See, this is why
I'm in there. I had a little bit of a cold. So, I want to get in there and really clean out any, dust mites that could be up there. Are you letting Beth know?
Okay, so this is tough. Okay, so if you're saying you're doing a thorough pick, your fingers up there, you're in there for a good 15, 20, and right in my view, I'm watching this.
Right. Do you lean over to the Funyun fatty and tell her, hey, this is it. This guy's the picker. Watch yourself around him.
Do I tell Beth no? Do I tell other people in the office yes? I'll tell you why. Because I want you and Beth to touch. I want you to shake Beth's hand, because I know that Beth herself is in fact the butt scratcher. So I think you with the nose pick.
Beth has a little bit of the top crack hanging out.
Oh, so Beth has butt crack hanging out?
Just a tiny tip, just a little bit, just a tip.
Oh, then I can't tell her. Because Beth used to be the joke of the office. She used to be the butt of the jokes, no pun intended. So I say, okay, I tell all the guys, I say, we got to get Beth and Jeff together. We need to introduce them. We need to maybe make them work friends. And then you're picking, she's scratching her ass, so that you kind of get a taste of your own medicine. I don't make a big deal of it. The rest of the people in the office, I tell them not to make a big deal of it. But
you're telling, James, who's had 3 DUIs.
I'm telling James.
Right. You're telling James.
I'm telling Beverly. I'm telling George. I'm telling Stefan. And what I'm saying is, don't tell Jeff that we know. However, Jeff needs punishment. And Jeff's punishment is that I'm watching Beth touch the crack. It's sweaty. She gives it an itch. She puts her finger betwixt the crack. So when you two...
And she's somebody that will still then reach over and still pick up her Quiznos sub.
Correct. So then basically you will be introduced to her. She either shakes hands with you, and then you give her the nose pick hand. She gives you the Beth swamp ass hand, right? And then together, you guys have swamp ass and nose pick. You become like you guys get a taste of your own medicine. Then you two can be the gross people at the office, and you guys will never be the wiser. And maybe she offers you a Quiznos sub, and you're cheap, so you'll eat half a Quiznos sub. You know you would.
So you're leaving me with Beth.
Yep.
The Quiznos sub girl, the girl that goes to Salad Works and orders the BLT salad and says, "Leave off the L and the T." That's it.
Right. I just want triple B on a correct. And I'm leaving her ass hand right with you, yes.
Hatfield me, huh?
Yes. Here's the unemployment choo-choo. All right, right, Jeff. I do believe, and again, we're back here on the unemployment CHOO. We were just talking about, you being the nose pick guy, and we kind of delved into what I believe your punishment would and should